people do not have the humbleness or the humility to admit that, like, yeah, I rap and you know me for rapping. However, I gotta jump on a plane and get back Saturday. Or I can't even afford to stay here more than 4 days because, like, yo, getting a hotel in Atlanta is different than getting a hotel in New York or LA or just find a place to, hold it down into point A and point B. So you stepped away with your integrity and your soul intact.
Appreciate that.
And you went from you started as an indie, selling like CDs hand in hand like most people did. And then a major. Now you back indie again.
Yes, sir.
What understanding do you have now? Having seen how the hot dogs is made. Going back into your approach now. Some people starting to see your classic projects pop up on streamers now. And I was confused, because I was looking at the release date order. It's like, right, no, that's the old joint.
That's the old joint.
But it says 2022. But that means my man got his masters back or something. You know what I mean? So that's good.
I appreciate it. I just started dropping them joints as to what are people's appetites, the things we talked about. I got the whole organized, lowest produced joint coming right now. Getting mixed and mastered. They really dope joints. So we gotta master them the right way and mix them the right way because they're pretty loud. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rico Wade. You know what I'm saying? Got the 5 Fingers to Death. But we was always just at an independent mind state. If you saw when we was on Capitol, they gave us kind of a straight budget. And we shot 2 videos in Mississippi, in Gulfport. The first one, they didn't want me to do it like, let's just shoot it here. We ain't got to send everybody down to some town we ain't never heard of out of the way. No, sir. You know what I'm saying? You signed me, so we gonna shoot in the hood. And then we came back and shot. That was Mama Proud. And that one hit the Billboard, you know what I mean? Top 100, you know what I mean? Shout out to Mike Shinoda, Lincoln Park. He liked that joint. He said I sound like Raz Kass and Tupac, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started getting all these accolades that God showed me in my soul, you're good enough. You know what I mean? I always looked at this as a league. The only reason I have respect for it is because when I was coming up, I looked at this like basketball. You can't just every summer say, but what you gonna do this summer? I might join the Army, I might work at McDonald's, I might join the NBA, might join the NFL. Some of them things are not even options without a certain level of skill. And that's how I used to look at this. It can be done if you want to shoot 1,000 free throws a day. And I was coming into the last tail of that needed talent to do something. And I'm not hating on no man, but it was like, you're not gonna chunk me off or change up my soul when I have talent. Just find a place for me to work, you know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to do that, but my bad, I rambled to get on the question.
It's all good, brother. And even when you talk about your talents, what you have, and once again, when people look on the map and they think about the sounds that come out of certain areas, and I've lived this in different things. I'm originally from New York, but I also lived in Dallas. And I lived in Dallas and rhymed with people from Dallas who didn't rap like how you think people from Dallas would rap. So, you think about people like yourself, you think about people like Big Crit, you think about people like David Banner, brother. None of these people rap how stereotypically you would assume people from Mississippi would rap, because there's a stigma on the South that people aren't intelligent, or everything's one way. So you guys were really waving the flags like stellar level lyricism from that era. Who were y'all, I guess, influences, and maybe even people that you looked up locally, or maybe even people that you had to compete against locally to get that edge? Because you don't get that good by not having some sharp-ass steals to bang yours against.
No doubt. Well, first of all, salute to DOC when he was talking about Dallas. I met him too, working around them Dre sessions. I got to be thankful for that. I met a lot of people out of that Dre tree, you know what I mean? They still fuck with Dre, but the South, as far as locally, we was the GPT boys. From Gulfport we coming from, you know what I mean? That was me and my clique, and I feel like they was the 2 hardest ones we had, me and my brother, so I got to shout them out. There was a rapper named J-Mac who turned up, you know what I mean, the city before we even thought about it, you know what I'm saying? He had songs with David Banner, Kingpins of the South. These were just joints, and I know he gonna be turned up, I shouted him out because he deserves it, you know what I mean? All these people were full of talent in Mississippi. Cadillac Don and Jay Money, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Cadillac Don, he just died. But they had the inside peanut butter or outside jelly, you know what I mean? Like, that was their joint. Yeah, he just passed like 2 days ago. And speaking of that, salute. But my influences, just to kind of answer the question again, was kind of everybody. I was a Cash Money head and No Limit fan because we're so close to New Orleans. I was a Dungeon Family fan, bigger than a fan, and why I rock with them now is because of the message they had, plus they was funky. Plus, when 3,000 went up there, he could have said the 6 He said Atlanta got something to say. He said the South got something to say. The South, he included us. And when I went to Dre, I was like, the South got something to say. It's still the South, but now they know every damn other part except us. Maybe Alabama. And shout out to Rich Boy, he did his thing. So I just felt like I had influences from everywhere. Locally, shout out to J Mac, the Quarter Boys, rest in peace to Ballistic, all type of people. But I was a man who respected the Wu. I was a man who respected DJ Quick and all the Dr. Dre shit and all of the Snoop Dogg shit. I was a man who knew that the Dungeon family had the message. My cousin Keith Moore, salute to him, Rabbit. He used to sell dope and have me in the car, junior high years, backing up and telling me which shit to listen to. So this is 98 through 2000, and that was the year I found my soul. 98. You talking about Lauryn Hill? You talking about both DMXs? You talking about Jay-Z Volume 2? You talking about Outkast Equipment? My favorite album ever. Goody Mob Still Standing. You talking about Black Star, High Tech? You know what I mean? That's Flex the Turtle. Excuse me. Most Def and Talib. You talking about a million other choices? You know what I mean? 98.
But the thing is, the fact that even though you're in the South, you absorbed it all.
Yes, sir. I had
some people are so close-minded, like, well, this is why listen to you gotta expand your worldview, and it seems like it's really paid off.
Man, appreciate you. And that was always the plan. Even my manager used to tell me, you kind of sticking to everything and good and quality-wise, but you want to pick something. You know, the music industry, as far as you ask me before, what have I learned from my first year around? It's about branding. It's about selling. And I didn't really have that down pat as far as when I came out, because it was kind of intentional and kind of not. I'm also just a fresh artist, but I also don't want to just pick one sound, because what if I can work better on this sound? What if I can work better on this sound? So speaking of that, like we working on the joint with John Connor, just as an example, me and him working on the album, producing 70 joints. They know already because of what I did before. I don't know what to send you, low. So I'm gonna send you trap, I'm gonna send you drill, I'm gonna send you boom bap, I'm gonna send you soul, I'm gonna send you everything. So I think you can, yeah, it's a good problem to have to me. You know what I mean? So, but for some business people, they was like, it's a bad problem to have. We have to pick a lane and sell. We can't sell a Swiss Army knife. And I was trying to be a Swiss Army knife and still am. And I think it's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? As long as somebody can understand it. But once you get to a certain level, what are we actually packaging and selling? What's your vibe? And I can feel it, because we grew up watching the greats. They have vibes, but maybe to my detriment or to my good fortune, I didn't pick a vibe. I'm with all the vibes. I am the culture, the hip hop, we is this. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but the crazy thing is, like, I mean, I don't have the sales data to back this up, but I feel like a lot of Swiss Army knives get sold.
Yeah,
you know where music is at right now, where like a lot of artists were successful. And think about how people used to categorize albums from record stores. Where do you 100% put Drake all of the time?
Exactly.
Where does a little Uzi Vert a Swiss Army knives vocally to where like they're kind of all over the place? So I think a lot of times there are people in high positions that make decisions, artistic people who are not artistic themselves, and they don't really truly know how everything they think they know. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's cool to be a Swiss Army knife. It's like you're gonna need a Phillips head screwdriver, you're gonna need that candle too, you need every flat knife, you're gonna need something. If you gotta change somebody, so you gotta have both.
Speak on it.
So, organized noise.
Yes, sir.
Hella underrated.
Yes, sir.
And I think the underratedness of you, also with the creativity and the underratedness of them, I think it's a great marriage. Who reached out to first initially? Like, because I know you had this before, but who reached out to first?
I'll tell you what really happened. The first branch I ever got from DF, Dungeon Family, was Big Rube. Shout out to him. His album's gonna come out, Rise Up, Be Extraordinary, R-U-B-E, the greatest, the scholar. He reached out before I even met him and gave us a skit. So this one was underground. So I already knew that he was thorough, they were good people. Then, step 2, I get the deal. They asked me who I want to work with. I got to go to the Dungeon. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the Dr. Dre camp of the South to me.
So that's the cap.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's me knowing, like, who you want to work with, who's going to do your albums. So that's why they did half the first album. It never came out. We still got joints in the tuck. That's why they produced the blues. You know what I mean? Right after Mama Proud, Mike and Keys did that one. If you look back at my Capitol singles, the blues was safe. It was funky. And it was fresh out the frying pan. And we made that shit. And from then, Rico Wade told me that day, you one of us. You rep us, Teddy. I like your whole style. You vibe with us. And to be honest, we kept in contact this whole 10 years I've been gone. Then my brothers, that's who I just left his house right now. That's who the album working with. And Organized Noise is a three-headed monster. You got Rick, Ray, and C. And every single one of them just happened to jump on a passion project. You know, Ray was working on something with Neil called Neil and Ray. Neil, that's my dog. He plays guitar. You got Sleep working on something with his nephews. Call it Unc. He's the Unc, you know what I mean? But spell it like Unc, you know what I'm saying? So we worked on that. And then you got Rico and Tito, the two Spanish name dudes over here. So most of my joints start off with Rico's bass. You know, Organized or any production crews, one dude starts and somebody adds something. But the majority of my project is Rico beats, you know what I mean? And so we got Excellent out right now. Go look at that. That's not a song. I started that because that's a mantra. I started with that one. There's a book coming that I'm writing right now, finished, called How to Be Excellent. Look for that ASAP on Amazon. There's a children's book called Mr. Excellent about a superhero, 4 little black boys, little brown boys. Look for that.
And is it under your rap name? I'm looking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's gonna be under my rap name, Tito Lopez. And even before that, I'm kind of transitioning after a while to drop the Lopez because that's my real middle name. So when I came out, I didn't care. Remember, I was in a group. So my name, I never thought of it as being the best, craziest name ever. You know what I mean? King Asiatic, nobody equal. I was just like a person in the group. Tito, Sneeko, the sincere. But that's why I was like, some Spanish, nobody knew how to market it. And I just never cared. I'm a Lupe Fiasco fan, an Eminem fan. A lot of these names could have been tragedies if dudes couldn't rap. You know what I mean? So I like to put all the odds against me, like Plot say. I like stack odds.
It makes you tougher, man.
It makes you tougher, my brother.
So then we must have put dates on these upcoming things that we can look out for. What was the first thing?
Excellent is out right now. Go stream that. GP is coming in the next week. Go stream that. The videos for both are coming in the next month. Go stream that. The top of the year, everything will be dropped. You know what I'm saying? So we shooting them at the end of the year right now because everybody is on the family time. So top of the year, look for everything. So look for in January, look for Five Fingers of Death.
Okay.
Company Five Fingers of Death. I just did an album with them.
They send you the jacket?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was my brother. Get goes on the jacket. Yo, shout out to Lex.
Yeah. Shout out to Lex. Shout out to Dilbert. Shout out to Design. Shout out to Slago, man. My brothers, you know what I mean?
Yo,
Top
you know my
5.
man Slago?
Yeah, all of them, man. Yes, sir.
Slago did a record for me on Action Park called Machine Gun Rap. And he also, he got a joint I did with Not X too. Like, Slago is so underrated.
Yeah, I heard Machine Gun Rap for all my niggas in the back. Was he sampling it? I just gotta say on a side note, January, Five Fingers of Death. January, all the Organized Noise. Me and John Connor is working on an album next week, so that might come in January too. I've been gone so long that I don't really intend to play with him this year. It's my second favorite number after 22 is 23, Jordan. I plan on dropping a few projects every month. Why not? You know what I mean?
How you feel about the acting special?
I'm very much into it. I mean, if you want me to keep it real, like you like being transparent, I need to gig ASAP, crap. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in Atlanta.
I'm throwing this out there to you first, because like, I used to like, bang the drum and listen, man. They ever do a Rocky movie where like they needed a young Clubber Lang? I used to think it was me.
Mr. T.
Then you gotta walk it.
It's okay. Salute, my brother. I appreciate it.
We don't need to show up to the audition at the same time.
You know, anybody down with it, you know, Michael B. Jordan, anybody, holla at him. You know what I'm saying?
Creed 3's already in the can, but if they do a full,
and it looks incredible. Creed 3 looks incredible. Salute.
Even if it's on the soundtrack, I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Hey, I appreciate you plugging that. Shout out to David Banner too, doing the acting space. He called me while I was in that Hollywood vibe and let me know you can work over here, you can keep it raw, you can keep it gritty. And just to, you know what I mean, I know we're getting ready to get out of here. I have to salute you here, Craig, my brother. You are one of the top lyricists, MCs, songwriters, all that for your own art. Sometimes I have to let you know that, my brother, because I never had a problem letting anybody know. You are inspiring to me, my brother. I watch everything about this culture, you know what I mean? It was on purpose that we became encyclopedias for this. And I'm watching TV One at the house, watching the decades of the 80s and the 90s and everything, and the first person they showed is Head Crack, talking about crisscross. God bless me to where crisscross, Kid and Play, even the gangster shit, I was the right age for everything. So while other niggas was hating on crisscross and Kid and Play and all that is corny, I was 5. So I was, the audience was 4. They still sold 2 million records, homie. You know what I mean? The gangster shit. My mom was playing all that. You can listen to it all, just don't say it. It's like I was blessed. I'm gonna just wrap it up with that. To not be a hater, and everybody need to adopt that so people can't. If you was 20 when Crisscross came out, you're not gonna give them their props. Me, God put me in every space. God let me talk to Michael Jordan, who I know is an asshole. He was cool to me. He was cool to me. Everybody saying he was. He talked to me. So those are the things that you got to connect with the Most High and realize your blessings. And he blessed me to where I have an appreciation and a love and respect for everybody in this culture, old, new, young, whatever, and want it not to die. And it's already on life support. So what y'all gonna do?
That's Tito Lopez right there.
Salute.
He was born in the sweet spot.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? He's able to absorb it all,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Be on the lookout for those new projects. They start rolling out in January.
Yes, sir.
And catch up on the classics.
Yes, sir. It's all on them. You, Hungry Game. I got one called Emmett Trill that I dropped while I was off the radar. It's because of that they dropped that new Emmett Till movie, not to ramble again, but the movie is cool. But we need to really tell the story, and I'm just not even really getting into it. It's just more dope, gritty South, country South music, country rap tunes. Rest in peace, Pimp C.
It takes 2 seconds for you to pull out your phone.
Yes, sir.
Some heart save plus.
Yes, sir. T.I.T.O.
Support this brother right here. T.I.T.O. Lopez.
Yeah.
Brother Lopez, if you're nasty, man. Appreciate you, sir. Have that. My G.
This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. Well, he'll be blocked outside of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Well, the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Mayfield's throw on target to Godwin here. And Godwin going to have a Bucs first down as the tackle made right at the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Mayfield now. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Mayfield with it once more. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Taken down as that will take us.
That should have been a touchdown.
First quarter of play. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Here's White. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield.
Oh my God, bro.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
And this one is right through, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Throwing here, Rush. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
How you tackle on 4? I just don't understand y'all niggas,
The
bro.
tackle is made at the 33. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On second down, they'll run with White. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Mayfield off the play fake. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's second and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. Mayfield now on second down. Now they go screen. It's complete.
How many?
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Bucs on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Mayfield looks to throw. He completes it to Evans. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 57 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Mayfield to throw it. This is White on the screen. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Mayfield on play action. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. First down, here's White. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2 yards left on second down from the 9. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
Are you serious, dog?
Yeah, I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. Now Mayfield running left on the option. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to third and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bucs have regained the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. He hits the big target.
Way to bounce back, fellas.
Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. find yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They go play action with Rush. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Here's Rush on 2nd down. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Rush here on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big team.
How all y'all missed the tackle, bro?
Get him down as he's inside the 40. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And that's complete.
I thought that was a fumble.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Blitz.
Rush with it on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going right back to Ferguson. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this 6 points.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered theirs. That's the one going to keep the drive going. And even better than that, settle down for the 1st and goal.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Freeman looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
7 seconds.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Well, Rashad White and the rest of this Tampa Bay offense going back to work now. They're behind in the 1st half here, CD, but it's not
we good.
Their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. Now the Bucs going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
Damn, bro.
Evans, but that pass is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
How the fuck that just happened, bro?
Touchdown, Cowboys! Brandon Cooks with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey Good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. They certainly made quick work of that. Ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive linemen. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up a throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And now to common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
A second down throw for Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans.
Oh, my God!
Incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
What?
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Play fake. Here's Rush. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 85 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Mayfield now from the 50. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. They run straight ahead here with White. And he's got it to about the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down, Mayfield. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. They go play action. Mayfield. Right back to Chris Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 2. Up the gun, Fournette. And they'll
good shit, Fournette.
18-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They'll go up the middle with White. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
2nd and 5. To throw, Mayfield. And he just checked that one out.
I should have threw it to X, man.
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And his kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Freeman again, a first down carry.
Oh, so now y'all can't tackle this dude.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now Rush. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
Oh, fucking believable, dog.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Swings it out to the flat for
What?
Freeman.
That's not a catch.
He'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The challenge flag is out. Todd Bowles not pleased with the ruling on the field, and he's going to ask the officials to take another look. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence.
Wow.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. On 2nd down, Freeman. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down in the 38.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is caught. Boy, how about that?
Y'all DB slow as fuck, bro.
For a touchdown. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Back now comes Tampa Bay. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not
Bro, what a fucking play, yo.
6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up second down. Mayfield. Flush to his right. And a catch right side by Evans. So no gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there. And the receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. They juked him. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield.
Oh, my God, Mike, what the fuck?
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. Escaping the pressure right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards. He'll look to throw. Here's White. They set up the screen. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. From the red zone now, Mayfield. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. At 2nd down.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown drive. And the Bucs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front.
Why they get back in the game, fellas?
For the touchdown.
I'm spreading this ball around for sure.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Spreading around, making sure everybody gets some.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Brandon Cooks of the Cowboys offense back out there. Now this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thing. 1 quarter remains here in this
5-point lead, bro.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball.
Inches.
It might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is brought in at the 21. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out come the Bucs now. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
Never fucking fails, bro.
Start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mayfield now.
What are you fucking doing, bro?
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a terrific return as he takes this way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Oh,
1st down now for Rush.
this happened every time, bro.
This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here to his own 18.
How the fuck is he even in the game, bro?
And it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks. And they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield flushed out right. And Mayfield will have a 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. It's caught. This is White. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Again, it's Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's...
Oh, my God, bro. He's not like that. That dude is not like that, bro.
And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Rush's throw pulled in by...
Bro, that's not a catch!
Bounds across the 15-yard line. Now second... And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Ah, yeah, we are cooked.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Rush. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. It'll be a gain of 5. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge.
Can't make this shit up, bro.
To be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. They give it to Freeman up the gun. To about the 48-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to...
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 52 yards. And the Cowboys have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that will make this a 19-point game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wins, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Yeah, absolutely.
God damn, bro.
Because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
And quickly, they get to the line. On third down, Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. I guess no need to force him when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now a give up the middle. This is
That ain't no fucking horse collar.
Revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Mayfield off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
On the handoff, this is White. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Now Baker going to change it up. Mayfield to throw it. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. Here's Mayfield. And down he goes.
The fuck, y'all?
Back at the 14. Micah Parsons able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll eat some clock with Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throwing here, Rush. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, at least I can get Mike 100 yards.
Standing just outside his own goal line. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. Mike Evans, he's going to go. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
First down, Mayfield. And this will be
My
incomplete.
God, bro.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now they'll change things up. And they'll run it here. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line.
You cannot make this shit up, dog.
Leads to fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Touchdown! Cade Otton. He scored on the ground and through the air.
Stupid ass celebration.
Got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Mayfield. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gault. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.